So in my previous video, I talked about the statement pass. You can use it as a placeholder when you want to not do anything or you want to implement something in the future. But then somebody commented and said, well, what about the ellipsis? So when should you use ellipsis? So the 3 dots, which are known as ellipses, you can use for the same purpose as you would use pass, but there are slightly different variations to it. So by using ellipses, you are definitely saying that there's something to be implemented here, but you want to do some implementation in the future in here. It does have the same effect as the statement pass, that this is more of an expression. So this is a statement while this is an expression. So while this could be left in a class and you definitely, for example, don't want to do anything, but it can act as a placeholder. So the ellipses is definitely, I think, you should use it in a situation where you want to implement something but haven't got around to it. While pass, generally, you could go with the idea that actually I don't want to do anything here, so I just pass. Don't want to do anything, do nothing. But remember, ellipses has a different meaning. So again, you can use it in the same places. So here I'm using in a class, a method, a function. Ellipses has a different purpose as well, which can be confusing, I suppose. So you can see the ellipsis here, we're using it within slicing an array. So here, what we are trying to do is this array, what we want to do is select all the rows. So this will indicate select all the rows, column 2. Remember, Python is 0-based array, so 1 actually is the second column. So that's the difference between using an ellipses versus pass. It's up to you really, to be honest, but I would avoid using ellipses because it can be confusing because of its multi-use. But pass has been in Python for a long time, and it's quite clear what you're trying to do here. But I suppose if you are, indicating that I'm definitely going to implement something here, then you can use ellipses. So I hope you got the difference clear in your head. I would stick with pass in most instances where you need ellipses that be used, but remember, it can cause confusion, and I suppose it's not that easy to understand. Actually, that's something that's been forgotten to implement here. Somebody not aware of the slicing, they could easily get confused. So while pass is a clear indicator that you don't want to do anything, or you intend to implement something in the future but don't really want to do anything. So I hope this makes a difference. But as you can see, this code, ellipses makes the code valid, and so does pass.